MAC Outlook Conference. My name is David Geers, and I'm the president of MAC. I'd like to start out first by thanking you for the business that you do with us. We appreciate that business very much. The chance to provide you with a service that adds values to your business is always a good thing to do. I know you probably, like me, or strive and take pride in the business that we run. We're businessmen and businesswomen, always looking to improve ourselves and to do better. And hopefully the speakers that we're bringing to you here today will help you to pursue that endeavor. I had a chance this morning to review the four speakers. I think you're going to find a number of takeaways from each speaker we have here today. You're going to see that the majority of this program has somewhat of a finance theme to it. Dr. Cole, Jim Byram, Jack Kelly from Greenstone all have a presentation based around I think the economic times that we're in here today, which should add value. And then also we're going to have Jim Howe from Star of the West Milling that will talk to us a bit about the thorny issue of quality numbers and wheat. He's got a great presentation. We've seen it before. He's straightforward and even interjects a little humor into what's a pretty serious issue for all of us involved. We have some exciting news going on at MAC, not necessarily real new, but we're excited about the fact that we're expanding our agronomy division to include Breckenridge. We've put a fair investment into that already. We've updated our dry fertilizer storage, added liquid storage, new another John Deere sprayer, Air Max twin bin custom application unit, spreaders, tending equipment, the works. We're anxious to be able to provide you with a competitive bid for fertilizer in our area. We believe that you deserve choices in that arena, and we're going to do our best to provide you with some good competitive values. We also are going to be adding a 310,000 bushel bin at our Ground City facility. We've done a fair amount of expansion at that facility in the past 2-3 years. Marlette, we added a new dryer last year, and this year another bin at Ground City. On a note directed more towards you, if you have on-farm storage and you're carrying corn and soybeans, I sure hope you're out there looking at your grain. I mean, we're already hearing about problems coming out of corn put in the bin too wet. When you have a light test weight, high moisture, high FM corn, and we're seeing some soybeans coming in at 15, 16 moisture, those are all ingredients for problems. We've been very careful to monitor our grain qualities, and we're doing a number of things to ensure that quality. If you have questions or concern about your own bins, feel free to get with any of our managers. They've been well versed on that. If they're not well versed, please tell me. I'll beat them up because it's just been a big issue for us. We've added another feature also to our event here this year, and that's the booth that you see on the left-hand side, or my left-hand side of the room. We've got 4 different booths here. Starting in the front, we have our LAC booth. LAC is a wholly owned subsidiary of MAC located in London, Ontario, and working at that booth today is Richard Smybert, our soon-to-be president of LAC, effective July 1. Richard, are you here? Thank you. And Michael Lowe is with him, representative in the IP soybean program that we run in Japan. Michael, you stand up. And then also Chuck Kunish and Kim Brookins will be at that booth to answer any questions that you may have about our IP bean program. Richard and Chuck and Michael are all just freshly back from Japan and Malaysia. They have a pretty good update on what's going on in for demand in Japan. what varieties are popular over there, and what we are promoting ourselves. The second booth, Spartan Insurance, Lisa Tuggle from Spartan Insurance will be at that booth. Lisa knows everything that there is to know about crop insurance. Very knowledgeable. I've known her for a number of years, and just would have a lot to share with you about crop insurance. The next one back there, Global Ethanol. Garrett, are you here? Way in the back, Garrett's the DDG marketer for the Global Ethanol plant in Riga, and then Ken Lake, our procurement manager. Ken, are you here? Yeah. Ken, if you're looking to sell corn, he told me that he's got close to $500,000 to buy yet here for March, so he's your man if you're selling corn. Then we also have the last booth back there is our MAC booth. We're going to have primarily our agronomy guys back there, John Easinga, Mark McClintock, Mark Knightsky, Dean Hyde. Dean, how can I almost forget you? And then also Dave Marr and Kim Brookins again, and Jeff Keyline are familiar with the program that we're running there too. So I appreciate taking the time to maybe stop by and see these guys. With that, I'd like to remind you to turn off your cell phones, turn them off, put them on vibrate. You know how disruptive it can be if a cell phone goes off. Restrooms are in the front and the back of the room here. We've got a break schedule, but if you need to use the restrooms, please feel free at any time. And then quickly, I'd like to thank Rachel King and Robert Geers for organizing this program for us today. They put a lot of work into both lining up the speakers and putting our material together. We want this to be a good meeting for you. We know that we compete with a lot of different meetings that take place this time of year. We want this one to be number one on your agenda. So if you have ideas about who you'd like to hear, who we could bring in, please let any of the managers or the merchants at the facilities that you go to, let them know that.